Okay. Okay. Let's see. What are we doing? We're sleeping first. That's what we're doing. Okay. Let's get on a going. The plan is to go ahead and kind of remove all of the excess trees that might be there. Hello. Actually, do you want a world tour now? Because I can give you a world tour now. There's not a whole lot to show, but if not, just all my plan is to go ahead and kind of remove some of the trees that are along my train tracks. Because I have done it before, but I have also since made the tunnel bigger. So I need to figure out exactly what needs to go and what needs to stay. And so far, I think that tree needs to go. Yeah, so let's go down here a little bit further. All right, yeah, that's fine. That is perfectly okay. So I'll clean up this little bit here, and then since we are almost to my base, I will give you a little world tour now. We'll go ahead and grab this one. Then we will also get rid of this one, because I don't like the way that looks. And then, alright. Let's collect everything. And then let's fly over there. We aren't going to follow the train tracks. We are going to fly over here and then go into my base a different way. I don't want you to see it quite yet, because then it kind of ruins the tour. So let's go this way. And my base will be right over here. If I follow the train track, it goes underground, and you start seeing it a little bit. It is by no means done, but we are going to fall. Boom. All right. So this is my base, my home, we'll call it, my actual home building. It's based off of the original U.S. Capitol building, but there are some differences, like where the banana is here, there's supposed to be a dome, and there's no dome. Thank you. The inside is not done yet, but I do have a whole bunch of storage that is going to be moved somewhere else. I have an LA and a sugar glider. Underneath my house is a little bit of a workshop that I have. So we'll start over here. We have slicers, which honestly I don't even know what they do. Mixers to make different ores. We have presses to make like iron sheets for crafting. And we have deployers, which are good for like human, I guess, like player actions. So they can place blocks, they can break blocks, they can attack mobs, stuff like that. I have a haunter to turn things into like nether variants. So I can turn, I think it's sand into soul sand. I have a cooker for my food. I have a smelter for my ores and blocks. And then I have a washer for turning like concrete. Yeah, so this is all the Create mod. All of this is the Create mod. And it's very, very useful. Like the washer here, I can put, if I want to, 10,000, I forget what it's called, concrete powder. And it'll wash all 10,000 concrete powder in like 30 seconds. I have crushers to get more ores and stuff from raw ores. So if I crush like, we'll say iron ore, I'll get, say, 2 iron instead of just 1. I have a, what is this? Precision mechanism? I think this is a precision mechanism machine, which is used for crafting. Saws, so I can turn like logs into planks, or I'm sorry, logs into stripped logs, and then the stripped logs into planks. Stuff like that, or do different wood variants. This is a train track maker for all of my train tracks. And then I have, why is this broken? Why is this broken? Anyways, this is supposed to be a iron sheet maker. And then I have a bigger version for making different ores and stuff. It's raining. I have a little garden bed. This is my farm. So it automatically farms all of the grown wheat. And when it comes back, you'll see it stop for a sec. That's where it gets offloaded. And then gotta get out of here. If it had anything, that's where it would offload. Oh no, my tree farm is not doing tree farm things. Okay, I don't know what's going on with this, but like this. We have a tree that grows. The saws go around, cut it down, and then they empty everything onto the conveyor belts, which apparently they had nothing. Okay, are they full? Oh, they are full. This one's not. Is this one full? I don't understand why it's not doing tree farm things. Anyways, I don't really need the wood, so this one's just completely broken. But it all comes down here into this vault where I can, if I want to, have it go into each variant. Like, each wood type that I'm farming will go in here and get stripped. This is my villager farm. Villager trading hall. It's nothing special. Just has a whole bunch of villagers in it. It's not complete yet, but I do have like the important books, I suppose. And then if we come, we'll go this way first. If we come over here, this is my XP farm. This is all XP. Currently it doesn't work because when I built this building back here, I took the power away from it, so I need to eventually put that back on. But yes, this is where all of my XP is stored, and if I ever need experience, this is where I come to get it. This is my power plant. This is what if you play the Create mod, we can get you one. It's actually very simple too. So it takes cobblestone, smelts it, right here, smelts the cobblestone. The cobblestone then gets pulled off these belts and gets the stone, I'm sorry, gets pulled off the belts and then gets haunted. It gets haunted and turned into infected stone. Infested stone. The mechanical arms over here put the infested stone into the deployers, and then the mechanical drills mine the stone, dropping silverfish down here. The deployers then go ahead and kill all the silverfish. And the experience is collected in the deployer, dropped into the chute, which is, you can't see it, which is put into, what are they called? Drawer controller slaves, which then is put into my storage system here for all the nuggets of experience. This is, like I say, my power plant. So I have 3 steam engines. They are not max size. You can see I still have a little bit if I want to go with, like, to get more power. I still have a little bit to go. It's ran off of lava and water. The lava is collected from over here. This is an infinite lava source, and this whole area is source blocks. I did not place it by hand. I had this thing place it. You can actually see the lava flowing. So it's actively pulling lava out as it's being used. It is stored in here in case for whatever reason that stops working. I have a buffer, and it goes a little bit above into here. This is a giant spaghetti mess where I have all my water. So it's already set up to be max-sized steam engines. I just don't have them currently max-sized. And then these are just water wheels to add residual power in case these stop working, so I don't have to restart this by hand. And then this is my factory that's not quite done yet because I just recently redid it. Cobblestone generators. This is an iron farm on this side. I'm washing sand for clay on this side. And then cobblestones being crushed into sand or gravel, crushed into gravel. So all 4 of these are cobblestone into gravel. This one is gravel into sand in flint. This one is terracotta into red sand. Gravel, yep, into sand and flint. And then terracotta into sand. Red sand. Right here is where I'm turning the clay balls that I get. They're being auto-crafted into clay blocks, turned into terracotta, which is feeding this process here. And then the red sand is being washed for gold. So I'm making cobblestone, gravel, sand, red sand, terracotta, clay, dead bushes, iron, gold, and flint. I do not have any more of this smooth gray concrete. And then over here is just a very super simple villager breeder, which we are going to sleep so that we can get rid of the nighttime and the rains. And then with this mod pack as well, every villager has names by default. So I think that's kind of cool. And then this is what I have been working on now. This is what my my next video will be about. So I have these train tracks here. All right. This will be a train station that goes the full length of this wall. And in here is the actual loading, unloading area. So this is where all the magic will happen. I don't have it fully decorated yet, but this is what I have so far for decorations. What's funny? I'm sorry. I just looked over and I did not see when you posted that. When you, I guess, said that. This is, like I say, where all of my decorations will be. I'm making this look kind of more like lived in and stuff. We got a little path here, a little bit of water. We even got a garbage bin. Different villagers. And then it'll be a similar design on this side, I think, but I'm not quite sure yet. So if I follow this tunnel all the way around, it does make a loop. And once we get to the other side, you will find a train yard. So here is a bit of a train yard. I can give you a better look. That's a train yard, so I can have up to 4 trains sitting here, and then I still have the main line for the whatever train needs to come through. And it's kind of far away, but also not really at the same time. And then we'll fly down here. Hey, Plope, welcome. Welcome, welcome. I'm doing well. How about yourself? Glad to see you could make it. So yeah, this is just the return line to get back out. So when I actually have this all up and running and it's moving items, it'll come, when it's coming back, it'll come down this way and then turn in here, load or unload whatever it needs to unload, and then follow this all the way around and come back this way. So now that we have that done, I can give you the tour of the train tracks, and then we can go to where the train tracks are going. So this is my tunnel. It took a lot longer than I thought it would to make, and I really don't know why, because it wasn't hard to do. It just was, it was tedious with all the stairs, I guess. I guess I just answered my own question on why it took so long, because of the stairs. But it comes out here, and then we'll follow this along here. And this is, like I say, the main line that's going to be coming back from my chest. There is going to be another line. Oh, don't say that. Don't say I can build really well, because that down there, that's probably the best I could do. But I do appreciate the compliment. I do appreciate it. This will be the return line coming from the destination. There will be another line that somewhere along here branches off somewhere, and it's going to go like up here somewhere, maybe. I eventually want to build something over here. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. But yes, we eventually going to go somewhere over here. I would love to build something in this area because this is an absolutely gorgeous area over here. But we have a whole lot of the map that's already been kind of looked at, I guess. But there's plans. We'll say that. There's plans. Oh no, don't look at that. This area as well is very pretty. So eventually we'll build something in those areas. So let's go ahead and continue down the train tracks here. And don't judge my train tracks that are floating. I haven't gone through and fixed them yet. And it will be in the next video. That's when I'll do that. Welcome to everyone who is currently watching. Hope you're having a great day, and I appreciate you joining today. I'm just giving a little bit of a world tour. So right now we are going down my train tracks to a very special build that I have spent a lot of time on. So we will get there. Just following the train tracks to show everyone what I'm working with. Eventually, these will be all covered up nice and have a similar aesthetic to what my actual train station looks like. But as of right now, let's say I'm just building it, so I'm gonna need a little bit more time this tree needs to go. These trees need to go. We are going to get rid of these because it takes 1 second. Okay. They needed to go. Right here, there will be a bridge of some kind that spans the whole length of this, the floating bits here. But I have not gotten to that yet. I have gone through and actually widened this and made the tunnels taller 4 times now. So I've had to do a lot of reworking. But that's okay. I have some plans for this right here to be kind of like diagonal walls for the parts that aren't completely like this up here. That's a lot of monsters. I'm just going to keep going. Yeah, like that stuff, that all needs to go. But we will get that in a minute. All of these trees need to go. Honestly, this top layer probably needs to go as well. But we come down here and we make a turn to avoid the village. I did not want to go straight through the village. But I like that. You got a nice village here. I can build a nice little train station here if I want to on one side. Yes, there was a mob spawner down there. And now that I know that's there, I do plan on using that mob spawner in a different location. Because of the crate mod, I can pick it up and go somewhere else with it. So once I get to the build that I'm going to, I will show you exactly where I'm going to put it. So we go down a little bit, and then we cross this nice body of water. Although the train tracks do look good here, they do need some more work. So we'll go down like this, and then we have this nice little body of water here, which the train tracks need work because this corner here is just way too sharp. So I'm thinking something maybe starting back here and then going a little bit more curved that way to make it look a little more natural. And then same thing over here on that side right there. The curve is, like I say, the curve is just way too sharp. I don't know what I was thinking when I built it, but you live and you learn. This is as far as I've gotten with the train tracks so far. But here is my train that I have built. I'm not sure on this train car here because it looks okay. The locomotive looks better, but it still looks okay. This is my first attempt at actually building a good-looking train. No, it won't flip over. It just, the wheels look really, really weird. I can show you real quick why it's too sharp. I need to get on the track and then relocate that over there. So we just turn the whole train around. And then let's drive this sucker. There we go. So I'm going to look on this side and you can see, look at the bottom small wheels. You can, okay. I don't know why this is no longer letting me come through. Literally just, okay. Well, I guess I can't show you. It literally wasn't doing that when I drove it down here, but that's fine. So now, if we look at the map, we can see this is where we are, and this is where we are going. I will fly over there, and then I'll take a nap so that it's nice and bright, and then I'll give you the full look through to see, or to show you exactly what the build is. So we need to go this way. The build that we're going to see took me 75 hours to build the shell, and then another, like, including AFK time, probably another 60 or 70 hours for the inside. You'll see once we get there why I had to AFK for so long. Because it didn't actually take me that long. It probably took me like 20 hours to build, and the rest was AFK. But here, here it is. This is a giant build. You can definitely tell what it is, I hope. It is a double chest. A massive double chest. So let me go all the way to the island over here next to it. And then we'll get a full look through. We got little boats here that I did not build. These are actually naturally spawning boats. Wow. That was hard for me to say. So come on, let's get on over here. We're so close. And I will give you the look from where... I'll give you a look from here to be dead on. So that is the build. And then I will give you another look over here, which is probably my favorite angle. All the way over here. That right there is also naturally spawning. That is a floating village in the middle of the ocean. Don't know why it's there, but it is. This is probably my favorite angle. It just looks very nice. You can see every feature you need to see and nothing that you don't. So I never slept. So since this is a mushroom island, I will just sleep on the ground. Does not matter. No mobs can get me. One thing that I'm not too sure why they're here, but we have Among Us characters, kind of. And if you kill them, they literally don't do anything. And they just drop nothing, apparently. Anywho, these guys do attack. And apparently, they hit pretty hard. Oh my gosh. Die. I don't know why I decided to attack him. Holy. I did not expect him to do that much damage. I know that was a lot of health. I don't know why he did that much damage. So right now we are on the top of the chest. You can see exactly how big it actually is. So like this right here is a 6x6 square. Well, a 6x6x6. Every pixel on the chest is a 6x6 square. So all of these represent pixels on the chest. So that is why it's so big. I scaled every pixel up by 6. We have this block here, this build here, which is a TNT block. Right here, it is empty, but right here is where I do plan on mass producing gunpowder automatically. If we come over here, this is a mob spawner. This is where I plan on picking that spawner up that was in the tunnels and bring it over here for said mob spawner. I feel like it would make the most sense to turn this into a mob spawner. I did use the tinted glass throughout this entire build in case I decide I just want to make it a general mob spawner. That way it still works as a mob spawner, but it doesn't take away from the aesthetic. And then this is the bread and butter. Yes, it is very much a lot of tinted glass. Actually, no creeper farm. We can make gunpowder. So if I type in gunpowder and I press R, we can actually make gunpowder with potions of instant damage in cinder flower. You can get cinder flower from crushing netherrack. You can make netherrack by mixing cobblestone, cinder flower, and lava. When you crush cinder flower, you get one, or I'm sorry, when you crush netherrack, you get one cinder flower and a 50% chance for another. So that means that this will be fully self-sustaining once I have enough netherrack. But that's the TLDR version. I haven't built it yet because it's quite complicated. This is my main storage system now, or at least what I'm trying to turn into my main storage system. So everything has its own box so far. Some items that I have a shit ton of have multiple boxes. And once the boxes are full, they get sent into these vaults. Now the cool thing is, if I take, say, 50,000 sand, and I want to replenish the sand, all I have to do is flick this lever. I can flick the lever, and then I will fly over here, and it will automatically start dispensing the sand out of this vault here, but the actual sand vault itself is down this lane, coming out of this vault here. And it's able to do that because the redstone block powers the brass funnel, which stops items from coming out. And the lever is connected to a redstone link. There's a redstone link on, we're going to turn this off now. There is a redstone link on the back of every single one of these levers, which sends a wireless redstone connection powering that piston. This is probably the most complicated part of the build by far. And the way that it's designed, I have to build each piece. Like, if I want to add one block, I can't just add one block. I have to come all the way down here and add a full layer of items. Because of the way it's built, I can't get in here to set filters and stuff like that. But yeah, that's pretty much the rundown for my entire world. Other than this, I don't have any other builds, but I do have major plans for other builds. Once all of this is full as well, I'm going to be able to store like 200 and some million items between all of these vaults and these storage drawers here. So that'll be very useful. I did actually forget. Over here, I'm not set on the design for this, but this is where all of the like non-stackable stuff will go. So like diamond swords, iron swords, gold swords, stone swords, stuff like that. Armor, horse armor. And then this will be, I guess, variants of different blocks. So, like, because we have chipped, so we have the chipped mod in here. So it adds a whole bunch of different variants of every block. Like 25 pages of them. It's like gold, lapis, diamond, all that. Even glowstone. Like, the framed glowstone lantern is what I'm using in my, the fancy glowstone lantern is what I'm using in my train tunnels and stuff like that. Like, you can even do textured ice. But you have a whole bunch of different variants of every single block. So that is where all of that will be stored. This is where all of that will be stored. And then over here, probably going, so I can go this way, I want to have a minecart contraption unloader for when I am doing large-scale excavations. I can just come over here, drop it down, it'll unload, say, 15 stacks of items at a time going into the storage system, and then we will call it good. So let's go to train V3. Yeah. So yeah. Thank you for the, I guess, words of affirmation with the cool world. I do appreciate that. I have a lot of time on this world. I am on day 1816 right now. So I'm guesstimating I probably have about 200-ish hours of AFK. So say about 400 hours of actual playtime. So that is quite a lot, quite a large investment, but I really love this world so much, and I don't know if I would ever want it to be different. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. We do need to take this tree down and this tree down, and then we need to take this tree down because the leaves. And we go through and collect everything. Oh, yes. When I said that we should get... Why do I have so many backpacks on me? When I said that we should get a magnet upgrade for the SMP there, Accio, this is what I'm talking about. Because, like, I mine this, and then I run away, and then all I have to do is fly near the items, and look at how far away I'm picking them up from. That would be very good for the loot bags. But I do have to go through and delete all of these. And this right here is why I want Vein Miner. Because look at how nice this is. Yeah, I think it'd be very useful. Just run around. It has a 5-block radius. But you can change it in the config. But I don't think that it would end up getting changed. But that's fine. I don't like the Tasmanian devils. Hey, raccoon, stop eating my apples. Are you eating? Seriously? You know what? You're gonna... That's what you get. That was a little harsh. Not gonna lie. And boom. There we go. There's the bed. I'm sorry. He ate my apples. He ate my apples. Fine. I'll do it to the Tasmanian devil, too. You didn't die? There we go. You want me to do it to the cow, too? No animal is safe. Oh, maybe he is safe. Fine. The cow will go back. Fine. I almost went back and killed him. I see that the unwarranted death of animals is not okay in a video game. It's not okay in real life. Definitely not. But it's just a video game. I spared him. Where did this cow go? Where'd he go? Come here. You're coming back with me then. I'm not an evil person! Okay. I'll do it to the pillagers. Come here. Oh, my PC does not like this. I can't even see what I'm... We need higher. We need to be higher. And then if we just come over here, and we're gonna go down just a hair so that I guarantee that I'm able to actually reach up here. And then let's go get the pillagers. No, I don't want the block. Yeah, you're definitely dying now. Yeah. How you like that? Even with mods, pillagers are annoying. Yes, very much pillagers are annoying. Oh, that's how convenient. How convenient. I don't see anything wrong with this. Should probably block this off first so he can't get out. Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with this. Do you guys see anything wrong with this? There we go. No more pillager problem. No more pillager problem. Shoot. Oh, let's vein mine this to get this out of here. Imprison it. I did. Do I have a name tag? I don't have a name tag on me. Nope, not name B. No, 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 no. No name tags! Are there better tools you can obtain, or is netherite still the best? So in this, I do believe I do believe netherite is still the best, but I do have this thing here, the portable drill. So if I, like, come down here, I can mine out, well, once it's done refilling. I guess you can't break things while it's refilling. So, the mechanical drill, portable drill, I'm sorry, has a digging enchantment on it. So, that allows you to break a 3x3. Come on, you're going to take all of my fuel? Seriously? Anyways. Yeah, it does a 3x3, so that really makes digging easier if you have to dig a bit out by hand. So let's get rid of this. Get rid of this tree. And now that it is fully fueled up. See, it digs at 3x3 and it's very nice for digging tunnels and stuff. Very nice. Although not used entirely that often with me. I guess by me. What else do we need to get rid of? We need to get rid of probably all of these trees. Just because I don't like how close they are. This tree needs to go. We'll get rid of all of these as well. Hopefully, yeah, that cleans it up a bit. Alright. So, do we need more trees over here gone? I don't know yet. This one might be a little close with the leaves. This one is a little close with the leaves. This one needs to go. This one needs to go. This one is already partly broken, so that needs to go. Yes, deforestation. Down here needs to go. If you want, I can find an area and just completely tear the entire forest down. Just for fun. Honestly, it is quite fun using Vein Miner. And I forget which mod it is, but it makes it so that the trees decay instantly. So it makes clearing things out very, very fun. We're going to go back this way. I don't believe we have any more trees that need to be taken out yet. Actually, no. We're going to go this way. Because I don't think I have made it this far. So we're going to go this way and check out this side. Ooh, what's that? What is that? Let's go check it out. I don't know what it is. But we will find out. Sword at the ready. And it looks like a witch's hut. Oh, I've already been here. Ooh, the rockets. Don't want them. It's just a random tower, I suppose. That over there, that is pillagers. That's a pillager outpost. So I don't want to mess with it. That's my home. Oh, that's your house? Okay. Okay. Hang on. Ooh, what is this? What is that? I don't know. Hang on. That you can't have multiple houses. I mean, you can, but nope. I want. What button is it? Add. Did I spell that right? Oh. So it's not suspicious sand. Is it suspicious gravel? Is that what it's also called? P-L-O-P-L-E-F. P-L-O-P-L-E-F. Yes. Okay, I spelled your name right, spelled house wrong. Very interesting. I don't have a brush. How do you make a brush? How do you make a brush, a copper, and a feather, and a stick? Ooh. Yes, I very much can open my map and make a waypoint. Alright, so we need to find a chicken fat. Oh, do I have feathers on me? I do have a feather. So let's... I don't have a copper, but luckily... I don't have any singular copper. So we gonna make that. We gonna make that. And we are going to throw that in there. Now let's see if I can actually find this again. There it is. That's gravel. So I just brush it? Don't want that. Don't want that. I brushed a lot of those armor trims. Okay. Let's see what I get. I think I need to find different gravel. Oh no. It just broke everything. Okay. Gravel. Gravel. I literally hit shift. That should not have done that. Is that? Oh, that is part of it. It's going to be a candle. Okay. Nope. Nope. Yes. What is that? And those some there too. Okay. So let's go ahead and start filling this up with just random stuff in the meantime. Is it actually rare? Okay. I'll keep that. It was a trim. You're looking at the wrong item. I did find the trim. What is this? I don't know what that is. Cave tablet. No. 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 Okay, so let's go back up. That's just a clay block. That is just a clay block. Okay, so that's what the... Ooh, an emerald. Go out of your way to get it. It was hard. Ah. This is kind of cool. I've never actually done this before. So let's go ahead and sweep all of this. Oh, this is... No, that's just regular gravel. Am I missing something? I don't know. Oh, right here. What is this? Orange dye? Yep, orange dye. Another template. Oop. Yeah, you said that. I wasn't sure what it looked like. But now I know this is suspicious gravel. That is normal gravel. So I'll do like 5 more, including this one. So like 4 more. A hoe. Purple stained glass. Nope, that is just regular. Oh no, I did break some of it, but that's fine. A sign. We're just gonna... We'll do the ones here, and then we're gonna... Oh, that's rough. I wanted that emerald. No, I don't understand exactly why they thought this is what needed to be added to the game. Because this is high-key not a good update. But that's fine. Ah, we got this one too. What is these? What is it? A candle? It is another candle. All right. Well, that was interesting. Get on out of here. And I need to sleep. So let's go ahead and throw that down. And now... Sorry. Now, let's grab my bed. And we are going to... I have lost my... No, I haven't. It's over here. Yeah. Yeah, definitely never used. Like I say, I've never even seen it. I didn't know what it was. Do I take all of the trees down across this area here? Do I take them all down, or do I leave them? Because I could open this up. It's only 1 thick. I could open this whole bit up. I don't know. You guys tell me. In the meantime, I will break these trees down. Actually, we are just going to go break that, break that, break that. We are definitely breaking this one. Then these, and these, and these, and get this one. There are so many trees, raccoon. Oh no! I don't know what happened there. He just slipped out of my hand. I wanted to bring him to safety, but he slipped out of my hand. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. I cannot reach that. Stop finding animals. Shoot. That's funny. That is funny. I swear, I don't do that to animals in real life. I don't know how you want me to prove it, but I don't do it. Alright, let's get this. Get these. Oh no, it's one of those giant trees. I might have to just break all the leaves to get rid of it. The dog stopped barking because I went on mute and waited for her to stop barking. I swear, I don't touch my animals. I mean, I give them pets and love, but I don't hurt them. I swear on my life. How dare you? How dare me what? What did I do? What did I do? Oh boy. I don't know what I did. Get rid of this. I am so thankful for Vein Miner. If I didn't have Vein Miner, I would go crazy. Absolutely crazy. What is going on? Can y'all hear the ding-dings from Discord? Because if you can, I don't know how to not have them. And I do apologize if you can hear them. I think we definitely should get rid of this little bit here. So that means deforestation is fun in video games, not in real life. Can you hear it though? Like, can you hear the notifications? The ding ding? Like that one? Because if you can, like I say, it's not something that I know how to turn off yet. Oh, shoot. Oh, no. I'm sorry. I muted them, so I thought that it wouldn't do that. But apparently I'm wrong. So, yeah, I don't care about you, skeletons. Oh, boy. My Discord isn't even open either, and I don't understand why it's still... It's telling me that it is. Nothing and nothing. Nothing that I want, at least. Alright, so let's go ahead and break this down. I will break it down on both sides first. I mean, we're calling it aura? Oh no, not what I wanted to do! I hit the stage! Alright, where is my builder's wand? Put that there, and I want to... There we go, and there we go. So now, all I have to do is take the dirt back out of my hand and fill this back in. And then follow this all the way down. Okay, so that is good. And then I'll do the same thing on this side. Yeah, we'll give it to him. We'll call it aura. His aura bypasses technology. Oh, that's great. Yo. Okay. Okay. Seriously? Seriously? You don't do any damage. I hope he doesn't die, so I don't get bad omen. Yeah, so we're gonna pick you up. And then we are gonna drop you there. And then we're gonna repeat that process until you die. There we go. You asked for it. And this is Vein Miner, my favorite enchantment literally ever. Are there more? No, it's just these things hitting the ground. Yeah. Yeah, Vein Miner is definitely by far my favorite enchantment ever. Because of literally that. It took me 5 seconds to clear the entire thing. It took me less time to clear the entire thing doing that and killing pillagers than it would have if I didn't have Vein Miner and had to do it all by hand. And I also have a weird obsession with clearing all of the grass. I don't know why. But it's just like, grass? No grass. No grass. No grass. It's just so satisfying to me. Yes, no grass allowed. I wonder, do I have a lawnmower? Oh, if I had a lawnmower, I swear I would go make that right now and mow all the lawns. Instead, I gotta do it this way. I mean, this is just my favorite thing ever. Alright, I'm getting distracted. I need to... How about this? Let's get this shovel out instead. That way I don't have to crouch. And I can just mine it. There we go. And then same thing over here. Is that correct? That is correct. So same thing on this side. Get rid of all of this. Oops. Don't do that. I do need to eat though. And then same thing. If I just go ahead and get rid of this, and then I'll switch to my Vein Miner shovel. I want all of this right here gone. Oh, there's stone? Why is there stone this high? It's only 2 layers thick. I don't know. I also love Swift Sneak. Swift Sneak is very, very nice. I really am confused on why there's stone 2 layers thick. Isn't it usually like 4? So that should be good. We can go ahead and swap back to this shovel. Boom. 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 And a little bit here. And a little bit here. And then... Actually, this is where the... This would come in handy. Oops. Alright, I'm just gonna sleep and let you guys burn. Usually I work with mega torches being placed down, which stops mob spawning within a 64 by 64 block radius, but I didn't really want to make like hundreds of them just to go the distance that I need to because they are a little bit expensive. So if I made mega torches that go from here, well, from here all the way along here to here, that would be more than I would want to spend. So I didn't do it. Hey, banana. Is that you giving the hearts? If it is, I appreciate. Why are there so many spiders? If it is, I appreciate it. I don't think I've actually gotten many hearts before. So I want to take this out. Not you. Oh, who is giving the hearts? I have so much stuff. All right. Well, thank you for joining. I hope that you have fun doing whatever you're doing. Have a good night if I don't talk to you again. All right, so that cleans up all of that. That is great. I really need them to stop yapping their traps. Oh, I have so much cobblestone. Okay. Stop killing animals. I won't I won't have fun. I have to go meeting for dual enrollment college classes. Ooh. That sounds very unfortunate. Dual enrollment college classes. That sounds... I never went to college, so I don't know exactly what the process is, but it does not sound very fun. Good luck, at least, then. Good luck. And I will stop killing animals. I will only kill the things that need to die. Like skeletons. So let's go ahead and get rid of all these. Okay, this might not be a good idea, but I'm going to do it anyways. I am going to do it anyways. Bye-bye. Have fun. Good luck. You said you weren't going to have fun, but good luck. Okay, we are going to get rid of this dirt anyways, even though I might not be a good idea. It might not look good, but it also might look good, because I could make it look good, I suppose. And yes, perfect. And there's my dog again. She is quite loud sometimes. Okay. Nova, hey, you're okay. I don't know what she's whimpering at. She probably hears something, a squirrel or something outside. Hopefully there's no squirrel trying to get into my house again. Whoa! 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 Why are there 4 creepers, 2 zombies, 2 skeletons, and a spider? I don't like that. I don't like it at all. So we are going to do just this top layer here, and then leave 1 block for me to walk on, so I don't fall down in there with them. And then we will go backwards. And since I have Swift Sneak, I can crouch and walk very fast backwards. And now this is where, again, the vein miner comes in handy. Oh, so perfect. Absolutely wonderful. Get that taken out. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel on having all this gone, but well, I'll have to figure something out. And I'll also have to figure out a way to light all of this up. But again, that will come with the actual tunnel design. That I have not quite gotten to the tunnel design yet. Yeah, I don't want them to come for me. I would prefer if squirrels stayed out of my house. So where they are coming in from is the house that I live in is very old and doesn't have AC. So I didn't feel like buying AC units for all of the rooms, so I just bought a couple of the, like, hang on. My apologies on that. I bought a couple of just portable air conditioners that I move around, but because my room also does get pretty hot if I have my PC and Xbox on at the same time, I left it plugged in and like connected to the window and all that stuff. So it was literally trying to climb in through the, I guess, the air intake. Because I guess I didn't realize that the screen on the outside got broken. So that is very interesting. That'll be a summer project to get that fixed. But it's also not my house, so I'll have to talk to the landlord, or I guess just do it myself. Screen's not that expensive. Any hoosers. Bird. I don't like the crows. They don't do anything. I don't understand why the birds are even added in here. They don't do literally anything. Other than, I guess, make it a little more immersive. A little more realistic, I guess. Like, he just keeps flying away. Hi, buddy. Come here. Come here. No! Stop flying away from me! Yes, I got him. Would it be okay if I dropped the bird, considering the bird can fly away, just so I can see if it actually does fly away? Oh my god. This looks so weird. Do I drop the bird from a distance up here somewhere? Fine, I'll put the bird down. There he goes. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab my train and bring the train back to my base. I will have to move the other train as well. So let's bring this train back to my base, I think. Or... because I'm afraid that the train will... if I break the tracks underneath it, I'm afraid that the train will fall into the water, and I don't know how to get it from there. If it falls in the water. So... let's go ahead and do a little bit of jiggery pokery, as some might call it, and get this train over here on the other side of this. I'll try to go back on later. Okay. No guarantee on how long I'll be on. Like I say, I'm still not necessarily feeling the best. But if I am on, definitely feel free to come join. Alright, so now I can bring this over here. Oops, come on. Let's see if this one works. I'm not sure if this one will work. Please don't say I've reached the end of the track. Yay! See, it's just a little too tight. And then this right here is a little tight as well, but I think that's how I'm going to leave that. Just because I don't know. that really makes no difference, I guess. Hello! Welcome, welcome. I'm glad that you could have joined. How you doing today? You love this? This is the Create mod, so it's very not Minecraft, but also Minecraft at the same time. I absolutely love this as well. I am bringing the train back to my base now so that I can get it out of the way so I can continue building the train tracks. So we got a little bit of a distance. The destination that I'm going to is about 4,000 blocks away, and I want to say we're like somewhere in the ballpark between 3,000 and 3,500 blocks from my base. So we're almost there. Just have a little bit more to go, and then we should be good. There is another train on this train track that I'm going to have to get around first, but it doesn't look quite like this train. Eventually, all of this will be decorated. I just haven't had time to go ahead and decorate it yet. That will be in a future video of mine, me decorating this entire train system here. Okay. Now we should be coming up to the yep. We gotta slow down, and come all the way to it. And I'm hoping that I can, don't hit it, thank you. I'm hoping that I can just move this right on the other side, considering it's not that big of a train on the other side of this. So if I take this and move this over here, can I can. Perfect. So this is a train that I actually am going ahead and digging with to get everything dug out. We can see there is a whole bunch of items. And then I have a whole bunch of different cobblestones and stuff on me already. So let's go ahead and get this bad boy home. I have the train whistle too that I can do on command. Hey, if you guys got any water with you, make sure to take a sip of water. I just had to take a sip of water. Water is very important. Don't mind the floating train tracks. I have a plan for them. I just, again, haven't had a chance to decorate it yet. So once we get to the train station, I will leave it there. Leave this train there. And this is my base. So we will go all the way down here. Full bore. We can see... Oh, I love the view from inside. This is so cool. I mean... Oh, it stopped? I thought it would have kept going on the downhill. That's upsetting. I should definitely make a conductor so that I can set up a train station and have this guy, have the conductor drive to the train station. So if I... No! Okay. Yeah, I'll have to set up a conductor so I can actually show everyone. Thank you. I do appreciate it. We have a whole bunch of stuff over there. It is very much a work in progress. But that is fine. And then we come over here. And then this is also a work in progress. I have a bad habit of starting projects and kind of half finishing them. This one will be different though. I am going to finish this before I start anything else. So this is, oh my gosh, the Discord is going crazy. This is a little bit of a train station. Yeah. The whole purpose of this is to make it look more lived in and more lively down here, to give it a little bit of lore, I guess. But I am very bad at decorating, so it's taking me quite a while to actually figure out ideas of how I want to set it up. But We got villager trading hall. We got a tree farm. We got my automatic crop farm down here. That was broken. Just needed to reload the shaders. We got an XP farm. We got all of my factory here. So this produces cobblestone, gravel, sand, red sand, terracotta, clay, dead bushes, iron, gold, and flint. And then it did also used to produce quartz, andesite alloy, diorite, and andesite as well. But like I said, I've recently redid this, so there's 3 cobblestone generators doing its thing, and each one has... It should be full on cobblestone. Okay, 48,000. Is this one gonna be full? No, 86,000. Is this one full then? 22,000. Okay. No, they're not full. When they're full, they'll have like 220-ish thousand cobblestone per vault, plus the 459,000 that I already have here. So definitely no shortage of cobblestone. Down here, I have just a little workshop that I can haunt stuff to turn like sand into soul sand, cook food, smelt ores, wash like concrete powder into concrete, crush ores to get more of them, stuff like that. Turn logs into stripped logs and then stripped logs into planks. I can make different ores, stuff like that. And I also have my power plant over here. So this is what is providing power to all of my machines except for this, because when I rebuilt this, I accidentally took the power down for this. You got steam engines. You have the size, which is perfect, and then water and heat. The heat is coming from this lava pool, which this lava pool is 10,000 source boxes. Space is one of the best live streams I've seen. Aw, thank you. I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. This is, yes, an infinite lava source. I can come over here, show this, bottomless supply. This is 10 or a little over 10,000 source blocks of lava. So that was interesting to get. The lava is pulled out and put into this buffer tank, and then from here it is ran underground and into the blaze burners. The water comes from up here. It's a bit of a spaghetti mess, but all of the water is set up to be a max size burner. Yes, it very much is a lot. All the water is set up to be max size. If I want to add more steam engines to make this a max size boiler. But I also need a thing called blaze cakes, which I haven't gotten around to making mass quantities of them yet. And then these water wheels are just, in case this ever stops while loading and unloading chunks, I don't have to restart this by hand. And then my base over here, my actual base. Actually, I'll give you guys a little bit of a look. This is, it's based on the original U.S. Capitol building. It's a little bit different. Where the banana is here, there's supposed to be a dome, but I couldn't figure out how to make it look good, so I just left it without the dome and added in this, like, kind of chipped away part. Like, it was the first thing here, and then they added all of this, which this is, again, another project that I haven't finished yet. In here, I have a whole bunch of storage, but this is not all of the storage that I have. This is my starter storage, and I'm currently making a new storage system. Well, I've made a new storage system, but I have to add more to it. So this has a whole bunch of different blocks and stuff that eventually everything that I have super mass quantities of, like wood, except the jungle wood, 65,000 oak, 44,000 spruce, 88,000 birch, 176,000 dark oak, and then a whole bunch of all of the stripped versions as well, except for jungle because I'm not farming jungle. Well, it's a starter storage system because of this storage system that I am currently in the process of getting set up. I have room for all of the concrete colors, all of the concrete powders in different colors. Eventually, I will have all of the wool colors as well. And then I have a second floor up here with the same amount of drawers that will be... I'm not sure what I'll use up here yet. Down here is going to be all of the like non-stackable items. So like the swords, the pickaxes, stuff like that. Armor. Not sure what I'll do down here. And I'm not sure how long I'm going to make it. And then these will be all of the like the variants that you can get from the chipped mod. So if I type in chipped, you have 25 pages up here at the very top of just different variants of the blocks. So like lodestone bricks, lodestone mini tiles. You can literally turn lodestones into textured blocks. Stuff like that. It literally puts a new texture onto every single block. Like even diamonds and emeralds and gold, netherite. So I'm going to have a lot of variants of a lot of blocks. This is where that my train tracks are going to end up coming to. But with the storage vaults here, which every single bay is completely full, there is, between the storage vaults and the storage drawers down here, I think it was 220 million item capacity. By the time I get all of the upgrades over here as well. There are some upgrades that I need to add here. Some storage capacity upgrades I need to add. So like if I, with an empty hand, shift click this, we have emerald storage upgrades, which are the best upgrades you can get, but it requires 2 emeralds per storage upgrade. So they're very expensive. Every single one down here has at least 4, except for these ones, which have 7 in each. And then the loading system, I can put a backpack here full of stuff. I can put a barrel. This barrel is for the keys for the drawers. They're just currently not in there. This one is if I just like have some dirt that I want to throw in there. It goes down into this vault. And then from here, I'm going to try this because it looks a lot of fun. Okay, so if you would like to try this, I do have the mod pack in the description, I believe. If it's not there, it is the mod pack by foxynotail. It's FXNT Create. That is the name of the mod pack. But from this loading system here, everything goes down into this buffer vault. From there, it gets pulled out of the vault and goes into these drawer controller slaves, which is what allows all of the items to go into the drawers here. From there, if there is no spot or the drawers are full, it will run along these conveyor belts and then come up here all the way down to these vaults here. The vaults automatically get loaded. And say I take all 262,000 cobblestone out of the shore. All I have to do is hit this lever, and then it'll automatically start getting refilled from the vaults over here. This system was very complicated for me to figure out. And it's honestly not hard to build, but it's time consuming to build because I have to do each layer. So there's 14 vaults per layer, but I have to do it on both sides. So I have to do this vault and this vault. So I have to do 28 vaults at a time. So that's 28 items, a maximum of 28 items that I have to sort at one time if I want to add just one item to this. Because I can't get in here. So I have to build it all at one go. Which, it's not a horrible design, but it's the only way that I could figure out how to do it. And I will say it's definitely not the best design. And then the structure that this is in, I think, is probably my favorite I've done so far. So I want to go to Cow Island. Yes. I can't even sleep. Okay. I'll show you one of my favorite angles, which is right over here. If I come all the way over here on this side, I mean, like, come on. That is absolutely gorgeous in my opinion. So it is a double chest. Obviously, it's a double chest. But the scaling, it's so large because if I land right here on this red mushroom, you can see this bit right here. Slow down. This spruce square, that is a 6 block by 6 block square. And every 6 blocks represents a pixel on the actual double chest itself. So like this border on an actual double chest is 1 pixel wide. So it's a 6 block border. And it's very tall. And the cool thing about this also is, yes, it's in the ocean. But if I come in here, this is cleared. There is no water. Everything that is like from here up was water. Well, with the exception of a few blocks. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12. With the exception of 12 blocks. This was all of it was water. So it's a big project, but I don't know what is going on with my computer. I don't know why I'm lagging. I don't normally get 30 frames. I normally get like 70. So I'm going to go home. Actually, I'm going to turn my render distance down. Maybe that'll help. Probably just the rain and all that stuff. So what I need to do is I need to go to probably number 2 to get my this train here. Because this train is very important to me right now. This one, unfortunately, does not have a whistle. But what's nice about this, too, is if I... Yep, it's a mob killer. And it's very interesting to see how far the mobs actually get flung when they get hit with this. Like, they get flung so far. And you can see at the top right how many blocks I'm actually traveling. Like, it is very fast. I don't know if there's a way to tell exactly how many blocks you can move. Or you are moving at one, I guess, in 1 second. I don't know if you have to add a mod or something to that, but very, very quick. And the funny thing is I can make this faster if I added coal to it, I believe, or a There's a way to make it faster. I'm not exactly sure how to make it faster, but I know there definitely is a way to make it faster. So let's go ahead and keep on going. We are almost to where I need to be. So what I need to do once we get to the water over here, I need to actually change the way that the train tracks are set up, because they are too sharp right now, and sometimes they... Why are you breaking blocks now? Sometimes the train thinks that it's at the end of the train tracks, even though it's just curved. And not only that, even if it didn't do that, I was going to change them anyways, because they just look really, really dumb. Sorry, Seagull. They just look dumb, in my opinion. They're just too sharp. So let's go ahead and park this. Yeah, I guess we'll park this, like, right here. This is fine. I am going to sleep as soon as I can to get out of this rain. So, I don't know. We'll, like, right here. And we need more train tracks. So let's grab some more train tracks, and then let's throw this, I suppose, like, right here. Maybe like right there. Yeah. So I think that looks pretty good. So we'll go ahead and break the rest of this down. So if we just follow this all the way down here, get rid of that one, that one, that one, and then... Okay, that should be the end of all of that. And then I can just do the same thing all the way over here. And luckily for me, since this is on a diagonal, as soon as I break the last solid block, which is this one right here, it should... Oh. Okay, I thought it was going to break all of it. I guess not. Okay, interesting. I will have a very interesting time breaking this down. So let's break that one, that one, that one, that one. So this is all getting broken, and then I need to figure out exactly where the end, where this one ends over here. So that one definitely, and I think that's good. Now, how does that look on the map, or on the... Oh, that definitely looks a lot better than this one over here. And it's not going to load in because my character's too far away. Okay. So let's just... Actually, we can look at it on the map. So yeah, you can see how much more of a curve that is, because it doesn't show the curves on the map versus that one. It's just way too tiny. So let's go and grab my train, and now... Oh, I need to train controls. I need to make sure that this actually looks decent and feels decent. Oh, yes, that is so much better. And I need to do the same thing over here, but I do need to sleep first to get out of the rain. So I don't think I can... Actually, I might be able to sleep here. I don't know, considering I can stand on... Considering I can stand... Okay, perfect. Absolutely perfect. That's what I needed. So now, hopefully, there's no more rain. Yes, perfect. And I think we're just gonna... Yeah, we're just gonna, like, take this one right here and do the same thing. Come over here, and I don't really care where the curve enters and exits. I just want it to be somewhat of a nicer curve than that right there. That just looks so dumb. I don't know what I was thinking when I built that. So now I need... Can I stand on this? I can. Where is the final? Right there. So if I break that, that is all good. Ooh. That's the only thing I don't care about train tracks, is it's just the middle block that is... It's just the very middle that is an actual solid block. And the rest of them are not. And the curves aren't solid blocks either. Like, it is very rough. So if I get rid of that and that one. So that is all of those. Oh my gosh. There we go. I'll just do the same thing over here. I don't know why I didn't do this to begin with. This is just the easier way to do it. I don't know why I was trying to be difficult. And that should... Okay, well that guarantees that that is definitely all of the other stuff gone. So let's go ahead and hit grave to make it nice and curved. And then if we grab my bed, don't know what I'm doing without my bed. It's not really a bed, it's more of a sleeping bag. But let's see. What do you mean it's reached the end of the train tracks? What do you mean? Okay, can't... Oh, the joys of the Create mod and train tracks. Let's move this... My dog, I'm so sorry. Hopefully she's done barking. Let's hope that this curves. Yes. Oh, that is such a nice curve now. That's so much better. So we are going to reach the end of our track, and I need to get over here. So I think I want to probably follow this way onto the mountain, or onto the little hill here, or even go through the little hill. And then I suppose I'll just follow along this way, like the back way, and then in that way, I suppose. Because this is not the line I'm working on now is technically the return line for the train, and not the line to go to the actual chest. So if I go ahead and just add a bunch of this here, I should be able to place this and drive at the same time. Yes. There we go. It doesn't quite like it, but it is doable. So yeah, it doesn't quite like it. So let's see, how far are we now? I'm thinking we go to like where it starts getting dark, and then do a nice curve, come over here. Oh no, actually, honestly, probably to whatever this is right here. What is this? Spruce logs. So whenever we see spruce logs, that is when we will start making a turn. So yeah, I don't know why it freaks out, but it does. So I wonder if I turn this down to like half speed, if that will help. Yeah, seems like it is helping. I should send the image of the pistol. Oh shit. Yeah, Banana, do that. Do that, Banana. We are out of train tracks. So I gotta sneeze. Never mind. It went away and turned into a yawn. So I think from here, we're just going to curve this and probably go... Oh, shoot. This is kind of a big mountain, isn't it? What is that? What is this? Pillagers. Yeah, they can have it. I don't want you pillagers. So from here, where am I? I don't want to go there. I think I want to go at an angle kind of this way. That's going to be really hard to... Okay. So that's going to be really hard to line up, but I guess we will do it this way anyways because it's going to be hard either way. So, let's put this at what I don't even know what level I have my train track at currently, so I need to figure that out real quick. And then if I figure that out, we're at 66, so I need to make sure I place this on 66. And then 65, 64, 66. So, yes, if I want that curve to be something like that. And then I'm not exactly sure how this is going to go considering this is at a diagonal. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to place tracks and drive the train while digging it out at the same time, or if I'm going to have to kind of like get off, dig it out, and then place the train tracks, and then do it. I do have to plug in my mouse real quick. So, okay, let's plug in my mouse. Mouse is indeed plugged in, so I will not run out of battery. Will you place... Oh, wait, do you not have any... You don't have any train tracks. So let's see now. Are you going to place... No, yes. Oh, that is wonderful. That is absolutely wonderful, except... I don't have... Okay. See, that's the only problem, because I don't have my drill on there currently. So I am going to have to go place this in a little bit by hand, just to get a little bit more room. I think that is... Yes, that should be correct. So if I place this in right here, is it nice and straight? Yes, that is nice and straight. So I will be able to at least get a little bit onto land, and then I can throw a train station down. Granted, I have one. I think I should have one. I don't see why I wouldn't have one. But... Oh, the bird is taking food from me. That is not nice. I think it just took one of my steaks. Okay, so it has reached the end of the tunnel, or the track. And yeah, that is just definitely not putting that in the right spot. So I guess digging this way is what I'm going to have to do. All right, Banana, I will check it out in a minute. Well, probably after stream. What is going on with my... What is this lag? What is this stutter? I don't know why it's stuttering like this. It doesn't ever stutter. This is annoying. very much annoying. Maybe if I just do it this way. There we go. If I just do it this way, we're fine. Oops. And then this definitely should be enough for now. Oh, I should have made this just a hair bigger. Ooh, that's sickening. Okay, I am sorry, people. This is sickening. Close your eyes. Close your eyeballs until I am out. And that should be perfect. Okay. Just so that it's not so sickening, I am going to mine this side out and call it good. Oh, what in the world? What happened there? I guess I'm mining out more than just that side. Because that is not how I placed the train tracks in. I don't know why they curve like that. Must have put them on the wrong block. Yeah, I have no idea why they did that. That's weird. So, let's break this down and see if we can fix this. Because I want it to be straight, not curved. So that means it needs to go right here, correct? Yes. No, Bob. I thought my dog was just eating her bed. She was just licking her paws. Alright. Let's take a nap. Can I take a nap here? No, I cannot, but I can take a nap right here. And they are taking my food, indeed. So that's not very nice. Let's go ahead and get this actually mined. Oh, that is all gravel. Oh my gosh. Alright, well, I guess this will just be carved out completely. Because, yep, that's what we're going to do. We're not going to worry about the gravel up there. We're just going to wait for it to get destroyed and call it good. It'll be very interesting on how it looks. I can't even go in there. I'm a little nervous on how this is going to look, actually. Because all of this gravel is coming down. Let's back up and get this bit right here that I missed. Yeah, all this gravel is coming down. Oh, this is gonna take forever, yo. Alright, Banana. I will take a look at the Discord now, since this is gonna take forever anyways. Discord. Let's see. Oh, Banana, that's actually sick. That is really cool. I can't believe you 3D printed that. Yeah, that is really cool. So let's go ahead and back up a little bit and get the blocks that I missed. That's the only problem that I have seen with the trains it doesn't always get all of the blocks. Let's see. It has reached the end. Ooh, Can I get up through here? No, I cannot. But I can now. I don't understand that, but okay. So 1, 2. Actually, you know what we are going to do? We are going to use my portable drill, and this should mine it out a lot nicer. And then if I just do one of these numbers, I can mine that out. And just like that, and be right in the middle, right? Yes, 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 yes. Cool beans. And it doesn't really matter how this looks because I will be mining through it. So making it larger. So that is fine. If I go ahead and break all this down. Oh, this definitely beats digging it out by hand. This is so much nicer. And honestly, the tunnel just looks great as well. Look at that. So let's go ahead and get some blocks in, not holding enough of these. So make sure that doesn't curve. Grab another stack. And then put this, I want to put that right there, correct? I certainly believe so. So let's kill this skeleton because he is going to be a nuisance. Die, die, die. He is dead. Let's go ahead and continue mining. All right. Did I miss that block or am I just not in the... No, I didn't miss the block technically. I think once I get on the other side of this mountain here, I am going to be ending stream just because I called off of work today because I did not feel very good and I still don't feel the best. So let's... I think I missed this block. How did I miss that block? Yeah, I did miss that block and I'm missing this block too. Come on. Get that, get that, get that. Okay, apparently not. How much further do I have to go through the... Oh my gosh, I have a lot to go through. Why, what? I need to take the train tracks out of this. Take these out. There's no reason to have them. Yeah, get out of here. And then if I come back up here and move this back a hair, I can get rid of this zombie. But also, I can get rid of this. Because I don't need that there. There are so many zombies. Why is it still placing them? Unless it was just the one residual that happened to be in the deployer's hand at the time of me taking it out. Probably. That's probably what happened. Let's hope the zombie... Yep, the zombie... Oh, the zombie didn't... Come on, zombie. I want you to leave me alone. That works. How does it look so far? Can't tell. Oh yeah, this is perfect. This is perfect. So let's go ahead and get rid of this bit here. And this is my life for a little while. Can I figure out? Yes, right there it is. We can see exactly what's going on. And I don't understand why it keeps doing that. Alright, so no, I cannot do it any differently. There we go. And then once we hit the end, actually I'm gonna hop off and keep going on the train tracks now. So I want to mine that. Want to mine all of this. And honestly, I don't even know how far I need to go. I mean, obviously I need to go through the mountain and onto the other side, but I don't know how far away I am from it still. I could go into free cam. I am out of. So we are going to put 2 on here to fill it up super fast. And while that's doing that, I have a very long distance to go. Okay. Come on, dude. Well, we're going to put that in my offhand. And while that fills up, we will possibly. Wow. Place this in. No, but you need to stop barking. I don't know what to tell you, dog. I mean, I know you're a dog. I know that's what you do, but man, trying to stream. Gotta just wait for this to finish filling. Now I can continue mining. This definitely is the better way to mine rather than mining this out by hand. It's just so much more convenient. I do need the dirt. And then, I think it's this one, and then this one. And I think this is the way I need to go. I would appreciate it if the caves went bye-bye. I don't want the caves. I don't need the caves. I just want to get on the other side of this mountain. So I can continue. But I am going to need to dig it out with my train. So, once I get a little bit further, I'm thinking, I don't know, like another little bit. Who knows? Ooh, not what I want. This is just so much nicer. Alright, so we'll call it there. And then I want the train tracks to go from here all the way down. So I should just be able to throw this into the corner down here. Like if I throw that right in the corner there, that should be nice and straight. Yes, it is nice and straight. So I don't know what just keeps going on with me hitting the sides and bouncing around like an air hockey puck. But that's fine. So, let's go ahead and continue on the digging excavation portion of the video, the live stream. That's pretty much whatever this whole thing is. Drains, tunnels, and create. I do think I might be having a grand old time. Oh shoot, I'm starting to miss a lot of blocks. So I have to go back and delete these blocks, the ones that I have missed. That way it's nice and clear and I don't start dying again. Where are you? There we are. So we are going to go back into third person looking this way so I can keep an eye on that. Just because I don't want to miss anything and have to keep going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. If I just go back and forth once it misses, I can just do kind of a straight shot, like right here. Miss that, back up just a hair, and mine that, and then continue going. It is slow going, but it definitely beats digging this out by hand. So that is very good for me. I'm going to have to go through again and get the blocks that I missed up top, because I think I am missing some blocks up top, so I might get that on the way back through. That might be the best way to do it. But I don't know. I do know that I am going to have to make this pass going this way and then going the opposite way as well. But once I get to here, so just a little bit further, we will have made quite a bunch of progress. Yes, quite a big bunch of progress, actually. Oh, I don't think I'm controlling this anymore. I am not. So I need to go... Why are we going so slow? How much further do we have? I don't think a whole lot further. Make sure to drink your water if you got some. It's very important. Stay hydrated. Just drank some water myself. So go back and get this. Take this out. And once we reach the end... Oh, we still got a lot to go. It's just not loading on the map. If you press Z, we still got quite a bit to go. There is these two that I missed. Let's go ahead and get those. And then, how much further do we got? How much further do we got? Are we going to keep loading, or is that the end? I think that is the end right there. So I will have to get off and continue mining out manually. But for the time being, that is no problem. And I missed a whole lot that time. Sometimes you just don't know what to say when you're doing something so simple and mundane as this. Not really much is going on, so it's kind of sometimes hard to figure out what you need to say. And then you just start saying random stuff like this. Like what I'm saying now. Just random. Alright, Hoosers. Hoosers, yeah. I'm losing it. I am losing my mind. Welcome to whoever has just joined. I'm very glad to see you here. I am just digging a tunnel for my train. Right now, we're going a little slow because we are hitting sand. You see that right there. It has to mine each sand above it, so it doesn't. The sand doesn't actually fall. It mines everything with gravity above the block that you're mining, and then it mines the block that you're mining. So it does take a little bit to go through the gravel and sand and stuff like that, but it beats digging this out by hand, because this will be a horrendous project if I needed to do this by hand. Absolutely incredibly large amount of digging. I will go backwards. No, I will flip this around so that we don't have to sit here and go backwards. Like, you can see how far I have gone so far. And that is the end of the tunnel so far. And then if I come over here and continue going this way. Hello, Toast. Hello, hello. Die, skeleton. Oh, it didn't get the Enderman? I almost said the Emerald. It got that one. There we go. Alright. So, yes. We are like halfway through this so far. And we are going to my chest right here. We are 900 blocks away. It is going well. I actually was just about to end stream just because I'm not feeling the best. I didn't end up going to work today, so because I wasn't feeling the best. But I made a commitment to stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, so at least I have to do that every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But so far, this is the tunnel. And yes, we definitely have a lot to go. But that will be probably for the next stream, unfortunately. Thank you for joining. Anyone who did join, I do appreciate everyone being here. This is where I'm ending the stream. Like I say, I'm not feeling the best, so I'm gonna have to call it. Appreciate your time. Thanks, guys. Peace.